Hello, it's the comic book guy and welcome to The Boys. I know I've got a lot of series going at the moment and I've been away for a week and I was going to save this for a lot later on. But I've been wanting to read this for a while because I've watched the TV show on Prime and it's probably one of the greatest shows ever made. It's everything you could want from a superhero show. And I want to read the bloody comic, and what better place to do it than on my comic reading channel. This is gonna, if it's anything like the TV show, be very grotesque, very graphic, some scenes of a sexual and gory nature, I imagine. So, let's get into issue number 1 of The Boys. And here we are with the first page. The name of the game. Part 1. Lovely image right there to start it off. Butcher. I'm gonna fucking have you, you cunt. That's about as butcher as you can get, really. Looks a little different than the TV show. He doesn't have his beard and his hair's not as scruffy. But, you know, the man's calling everyone a cunt. So, you know, you can't get more butcher than that, really. Come on, Terror. Off we go, mate. Huey. And they got this hangar, right? This hangar, thousands of feet underground. And there's this UFO with a wee pink alien in it. Because people think they're grey or green, right? But they're not. They're really pink because it turns out aliens are gay. Huey, what the fuck are you talking about? like, he looks a little different than the TV show. In the TV show, he looks like he's probably in his early to mid-20s with a full head of hair and a smooth face. Here he looks like he's probably in his mid to late 30s with a goatee and a balding head. A little different. I was bricking it. I mean, I was looking at this website thinking, Jings? Jings? Oh, you fucking Velma. Well, you Mrs. looks like Velma anyway. What if they get us onto their UFO and fruit us up? Yes, Huey, that's what aliens are going to do. They're going to fruit you up. I mean, I'm not homophobic or anything, right? But I love you, Huey. You must be the only man in Scotland who actually says jigs. What'd you say? You're the only before that. So we're in Scotland, are we? We're in fucking wee little Scotland with wee little... I'm not going to do a Scottish accent. You know, I don't do voices, different voices in my videos for a reason, you know. My accent and doing different voices for different characters, it'll just be awful. It'll be a mess. Is it too soon to say that or something? Robin, am I going to scare you off? Is that it? I knew after a week, Huey. Never mind a month. Even with everything that happened afterwards, Huey always remembered. Remembered what? That kiss was like none he'd ever had before. I'm getting a feeling here. Anyone who's seen the TV show probably has the same feeling of what's about to happen. But yeah, we'll probably see. Out of the fucking way. Well, a little different to what happens in the show, but pretty much the same gist. You know, he's still holding on to her hands, and if that's A-Train, he's a white guy. Yeah, who'd knew? You're right there, Huey. You know, you gotta hand it to him. He really held on. Oh, Jesus. Miss Rayner and Mr. Butcher to see you, ma'am. Butcher. That's right, ma'am. Big English guy, talks like Michael Caine. That's him. He hasn't got an appointment or anything, but he just walked in. I mean, he has full agency clearance. It checks out like. Send him in. Hold my calls. She doesn't look very happy to see him. I completely take that back. This is not for kids. Look away. Oh, I can't believe I have to fucking read this. You disgust me, you dirty, filthy, repulsive son of a bitch. You make me want to puke. Wait and you'll see where I wipe my dick, love. Lovely, Butcher. Absolutely lovely. Jesus. You right there, Tower? Just chilling, looking at the Asian fella. Yeah. Susan L. Rayner. I don't remember her from the show. She might be the CIA woman. I can't remember. Son, let go. Well, Robin, at least there's actually more of you than there was in the TV show. Because I have to say, you were pretty much atomized. Really. It was just a smudge. I mean, that's pretty nasty. Son, please let go. You have to let go. No, don't look over there. You don't want to see that. For fuck's sake, what's keeping you? Here we go. Scanned him heading south at about Mach 3. Had to compute a pursuit curve while I was sprinting flat out across the Atlantic. Walk on water, man. They never see it coming. Where exactly am I? Just as a matter of fact. You're in Glasgow. America's that way. So why don't you fuck off back there, you cunt? Ah, the Scottish. Well, I guess I better get this jump. Wah! Ah! No! You have people to deal with this, right? Cool. Ah! I gotta get going. Can't stop the A train. Hit him again. He's already had. Fucking do it, would ya? Robin! I suppose you've come to offer your services. I'm here to grant them, love. Same old arrogant piece of shit as ever. Work's done it. You had your knickers off you there like a fucking speeding bullet. Fucking pig. How's Dakota? Bob, he ever tried to slip you a length at one of the weekly briefings? The president is a man of total moral integrity. Just hearing someone like you talk about him is enough to turn my stomach. Whatever you've come to say, say it. I'm busy. Been any new detectives come out of the Oval Office lately? Directives, not detectives. Been any new directives come out of the Oval Office lately? How? Come on, Rayner. I hear things, you know that. You should have called me as soon as you heard. I know why you didn't, but you should have. Made any progress on your own as a matter of interest? Big success so far. Go on. Is it fuck? Central Intelligence Agency half the time, you knobbers couldn't sort out a piss up in a brewery. There's now something like 200,000 soups in the world, and I'm willing to bet you've got no further than names and headshots on 95%. But I know them. Heroes or villains, saints or sinners, teenage or golden age. I know them. Or I know a man who does. You know a man who does? The legend won't talk to anyone but me, Madam Director. So leave it out. Fuck. You may as well go ahead, love. Superpowers. The most dangerous power on Earth. There's more and more of them all the time. And sooner or later they're gonna rise up. If you can dodge bullets or outrun tachyons or swim across the sun, you've better things to do with your life than save the world for the 200th fucking time. One day you might twig what you're really invulnerable to is your humanity. And then God help us all. You made this deal with my predecessor the first time around, back before it all went to shit. You have the expertise, we have the resources and the legitimacy that allow you to operate. That much I understand. What I don't, what truly disturbs me, because I've caught a glimpse of what's behind those eyes, is why you do this in the first place. Is what might be in it for you. I'm just a bloke in need of a job, love. Right. They have to be watched. Dakota Bob said so himself. So you need someone to watch them, someone to gather intel or shit, which is my preferred term, and use it to play them. Someone who's ready to remind them who's boss at a moment's fucking notice. Now and again, when the occasion demands it. You need someone who can kill one or two of the cunts. In other words, you need... Where are the rest of them? Well, MM's alright. I'm gonna go and see him tonight. The Frenchman's probably sat in some cafe talking into the espresso like a mad fucking bastard. I hear they found this geezer in Baltimore with his face torn off and stuck up his arsehole. So it sounds like the female's gone back to freelancing for the mob. And I'm gonna need a replacement for Mallory. He won't be coming back. Why, of course, you got his grandchildren murdered. Do me a favour, love. Try not to get quite so wet when you mention that. Mr. Campbell, Mr. Huey Campbell, I wonder if we might come in for a moment. Express our deepest condolences. Truly, truly terrible. Tragic loss. Agency attached to the Home Office. Let's say national rather than local. Early days, but we felt it important to keep you in the loop. Events like these have all kinds of ramifications. More than you can imagine. Means different things to different people. Sadly, might see this tragedy merely as ammunition, personal agenda, bring us to the legal question. Oh no. Understand, we understand, the last thing we want to do is rush you. God no. Shock you've suffered. Whole issue of compensations and extremely tricky. Yes, he is American, well spotted. Exchange program, observer. Very funny, or was it the wee lassie gave it to you? As long as we can stand the pace, eh cowboy? Something to remember, a memento. Weren't actually married. Own personal trauma, but that's a matter for help you. It would really be for your own protection, not to pursue legal proceedings, and we could then reciprocate. Tricky, as we say, wouldn't accept medical, resisted when all they were trying. Paramedic, a black eye, possibly with retinal, some bruising too. Right decision. Out of your hair, good man. Let ourselves out, don't you? I don't want fucking compensation. I want her back. That's all. Mr. Kessler? There's a gentleman here to see you, sir. Mr. Butcher. Mr. Kessler? Sir? Hello. Hello, monkey. That's just to let you know I'm back, my son. And I'm back. And everything's gonna be just like it used to be. Exactly like it used to be, monkey. You have a good old wriggle there. When you're done, we'll go back in, and you can have your girl make me a nice cup of tea. Proper tea, monkey. Not that shit with the fucking tampon string in it you septics think is tea. Then I'll have a shufty at your files, alright? Suit you? Nice one. Fuck me rigid. Lot more of it. About all of a sudden. Ain't there? Super getting fucking careless. Getting downright lackadaisical. Here's Incineran. Gets shot down over some little Colombian village, and the 7 make the donation to the government. And lo and behold, Farc recruitment shoots through the roof. Here, monkey. Who's this? That was last week. He went to see him yesterday. He signed the release without a fight. Yeah, he never even mentioned money. That's usually the first thing they start screaming about. Why do you need 5 anyway? I mean the female alone. Because I fucking do. Since when do you ask the questions, monkey? Right. It's not fair. Can't be. It was all going right for me for once. World, just stop fucking turning, will you? And there's good old Billy Butcher. Next, the Frenchman, the female, and the man called Mother's Milk. You know what? I enjoyed that. It was everything you expect from an episode of Boys. You know, you got fucking brutal death. Within the first few pages, Butcher's fucking some bird. No, does he actually fuck anyone in the show? He gets with Maeve at one point, doesn't he? No, I think that's like in season 3. But yeah, I enjoyed it very much, and this is going to be another regular series on top of all the bloody others I've got, Walking Dead and all that, Attack on Titan, Jesus. But I really wanted to read this, and I'm glad I've started. I hope you enjoyed as well. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.